Don't talk, just listen.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Peace. Just kidding. But if you do pause the video at the beginning, it is very basic. It's just boss rushing and then eventually boss rushing all the guardians and then doing the invitations. Um, but yeah, I'll go over my tree and everything here real quick. Thanks to this user. I cannot pronounce their name, but thanks for the recommendation. If anyone else has any future video recommendations, I might get to it 3 weeks later. So you just put them in the comments and I might get to it. Alright, let's begin. Quick disclaimer, this strategy requires a very strong build, so it's not a league starter strat. Second or third car, once you got some good currency and you got a strong character, then you can do this. So I'm playing cast when damage taken. I do have a beginner guide and a more advanced guide and a full walkthrough now on YouTube. So if you're trying to learn how to do this build, I highly recommend this build. This build's great for everything. It's like an A- in every category. Move speed, damage, bossing, clearing. It's not the best at anything, but it's very good at everything. Alright, so to start, I was only running Shaper Guardian maps, and I started with going to TFT and bulk buying like 10 sets for like 7 div a long time ago. I don't know what the prices are now. And then you just run these sets over and over with Maven, and then you do the invitation after, and you do this as fast as you can. And then as you're boss rushing, you can pick other mechanics for extra currency on the way. But most of your currency comes from bulk selling Maven invitations. So, alright, let's take a look at my tree. I literally go stream of consciousness because I am an elk and go type of player. I hate trading and I hate buying sextants and all that extra stuff. So I literally block everything except for the one thing I want to do, which is expedition. Normally I do harvest every league, but this league I really wanted to focus on expedition and get better at expedition, so I've been doing expedition all league actually. And you can change it to anything you like to be honest. But expedition and harvest are always go-to because you can just collect up, and then in bulk they sell for a lot more as well. And then I also do essence because essence in bulk is very good, and you can also use it to craft yourself later on, which is very nice. And I have extra points here, and my extra points are always for doing the 40-40 challenges. So I would like spec into Blight or Ultimatum or Rogue Exiles, just to also get 40-40 while just playing the game regularly, you know. So yeah, I got Essence, I block everything except Expedition, Essence, Essence, Expedition, Expedition only for Tujin and Danig because those are the more expensive logbooks, more Essence, and then the Maven, this is very important, so you get 3 extra bosses too, that's good, and then you also want the map drops for Conquerors, Guardians, and Synthesis as well. So then everything that drops you just pretty much sell. So all the extra Conqueror maps and Elder maps and Synthesis maps that would drop, like Cortex and everything, I would always sell them instantly right away so I could keep upgrading my character. But eventually when I was done with upgrades, I actually just started hoarding them and then running them, you know, with the invitations too. So it's totally up to you on that end. So yeah, that is it. Super simple. Just boss rush, do the invitations, and then on the way to the boss, you pick a league mechanic or two. So I chose Essence and Expedition. You could do Essence and Harvest, or Delirium and Harvest, or whatever you like, to be honest. And that's it. And after I would collect a bunch of Essences and Expedition, currency in bulk, I would just sell it all in bulk. And then everything else too. Like I would even div cards, sextants even. I just sell them all in bulk. And then you can just make a ton of money per hour. And it's super chill, super easy. I literally watch Netflix on my second screen and just L can go. Make sure your quantity is 80%. Do your invitations and just do it all as fast as you can. I have like a timer on my second screen and I just try to get faster and faster. So that's all there is to it. And I probably should do an example. So I guess I'll do like one quick run here, quick, just to show a full example. and then we'll call it good. All right. All right, let's do the test run really quick. I got everything rolled here, so all 4 maps and the invitation. And I got some Heroes 3 music on my second screen here. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. Normally I just have Netflix on or a TV or whatever. But if I record that and upload it, I'm afraid YouTube's going to copyright it and I can't upload the sound part. So I got Heroes 3 going right now. So hopefully this works. So, alright, let's do this. Let's go as fast as we can here. So Maven, and I can go literally everything over 90 or 80 usually. For the invitation, I just go over 70. Otherwise, you spend a lot of currency trying to get over 80, and it's like sometimes you get that extra splinter, sometimes you don't. I feel like it's not worth it. So, all right, what time we got here? 1:57 on my spot right here. So let's see what time it is when we're done with everything. Oh, the leg! I haven't played in a while. So Gwenin, league start, I would hit Gwenin, and I would hit all of them, but since it's later on in the league, I only hit Tujin and Danik. It's not worth it otherwise. And it's totally up to you. Like, if you really want to do it at all, just do it all. Oh man, I still have, I gotta change my filter here quick. So I actually, oh, Divine! Streamer RNG! I have my Magic Find filter on, so I did do a MF build because my buddy tried talking me into it. And I did 3 maps and I hated it. And I was like, this just ain't for me, man. Like, it really ain't. So let me go back to, I leveled the character all the way to 90, I got to level... I did 3 maps and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I hate Magic Finding. So, back to Never Sink. Alright, so this is what I usually use as Never Sink. Streamer RNG right now, that's actually crazy. Alright, so the Maven bosses just died, so that wasn't the actual boss for this map. I always do Chimera first. I just like doing the slowest one first. It's just personal preference. Then the last 3 I can just actually zoom in and one-shot everything. And you don't have to do Shaper Guardian over and over. I just prefer Shaper Guardian. Elder, I hate waiting. And Conquerors, you can do. Conquerors are very good. But they're definitely way more expensive to buy in bulk. But if you want to do Conquerors too, I mean, you can. So yeah, like literally this one map takes almost as long as like 2 other maps, just because you're waiting for the phasing. There we go, done, finally. Go out, start the next map.
One of my captives wore many faces, yet kept her true facing. Now,
and then I usually only drop stuff in my inventory once my inventory actually gets full, so that way I'm spending no time in my hideout. To be more efficient, you want to like spend at least as much time in your hideout as possible. I used to play this old game called Stronghold Crusader. I don't know if anyone's ever played it, but it's kind of like Age of Empires. And the one goal is to like never make your civilization sit. You always want everybody working as fast as you can. And I kind of had the same strategy here, you know. It's like never be standing and never like be in your hideout. So like once you get in your hideout, you get out as fast as possible. And I just had my gems level up. Oh yeah, so on your backhands too, you also want to be leveling up really expensive gems. So I do cast damage taking because I know this build's expensive. And then hitting a 2120 cast damage taken actually sells for like 4 div or 2 div early in the league. It's really profitable. So you always want to be going to POE Ninja and figuring out what the most expensive support gems are. And then putting them all on your backhand and corrupting as many as you can. There you go, insta-dead. Can't even pick it up. There we go.
one One of my captors felt no emotion. He did not hesitate to inflict pain. Now.
So yeah, I'm skipping the lead mechanic. I did do it for a while, and it was pretty profitable. But for the extra time it took just for doing this strat, I didn't think it was worth it. I pretty much only did it for like challenges and Blight. Blight was actually really, really good when you're doing the lead mechanic for this league for Affliction. I would get like a golden oil every other Blight. It was pretty insane actually. And just thinking ahead, I think this strat should actually be totally viable for next league, since Affliction is leaving and we got the new info for Necropolis. It's definitely going to be Poverty League. And now we have a waste pool map. So that's another thing I forgot. Okay, so yeah, at the beginning of the league, waste pool and a toll in bulk sold for a lot because of Blight and just other reasons. And so like I would collect a full tab of them and then just sell them in bulk as well, and you can make a ton of money. So Rog, not another good one, so I'm skipping it. And then we got an invitation drop. Normally the invitations do drop enough so I can sustain. I really had no problem sustaining. There would be stretches randomly where I would all of a sudden get no drops and then I'd run out, and then I would just buy bulk invitations again, and then I would never have a problem sustaining again for a long time.
One of my captors refused redemption. He did not see value in a new life. Now, new life surrounds him.
See, this is final map and an invitation, yeah. So we're doing pretty good on time. Alright, add the moss. Wow, no essence. Usually I always get an essence in here. Kill the extra bosses for Maven. Good to go. You just throw in the invitation right away. Don't even look because this one doesn't matter. Elder Slayers you gotta look because, you know, some of them will break your build. But if you got a strong build, like I said, like you just click it and you kill and you're good. That's it. Half a Maven, so when I was bulk selling it was 4 div per. And I know the prices were fluctuating up and down, but I mean, you do this as fast as you can. What time is it now? 2:04? Less than 10 minutes per 4? That's pretty good. So, alright, and then you go back to your hideout, and you identify, keep what you want, sell what you want, have all your affinities set, and you just click everything in, you know, get your drop tab, your dump tab, and you just keep going as fast as you can. And that's all she wrote. It's really that simple. So that's what I did. But alright, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll see y'all in Necropolis League in a couple weeks. I might make another video. I need some ideas though. So maybe I'll do some shorts. If anybody has any ideas, drop them in my comments and I'm gonna start trying to make videos more often if I can. So, alright, thanks for watching. Peace.